Now, from WYDC TV, this is Big Fox News at 10.
Good evening. I'm Anna Manuel with Big Fox News. The prosecution rests at the Thomas Clayton murder trial after dozens of witnesses. They ended with disturbing body cam video that brought Clayton to tears. Here's Big Fox reporter Andrea Lopez.
Deputy Dean Swan finished his testimony today. He was prosecutor case's 65th and last witness to take the stand in the Thomas Clayton murder trial. Jury watched Swan's 50-minute body cam footage. The video shows Swan and a training officer clear the house, searching from the second floor to the basement. Swan is overheard saying there is no intruder or any sign of forced entry or burglary. Swan then shows footage of Kelly's body on the floor of the kitchen. He calls for paramedics and identifies Tom Clayton as a suspect. Following Swan's testimony, prosecutors rested their case. Defense had two witnesses take the stand today. The first, investigator John Lackey, who knew Clayton prior to Kelly's death, testified to Clayton contacting him 4 days before Kelly's murder to address stolen work equipment. Clayton was only interested in recovering the stolen equipment and not for any arrests. Defense's final witness for today, Belinda Wilcox, owns M&M Auto with her husband. On September 28th, Clayton placed a call to Michael Beard at this shop. Tom was a priority customer in Wilcox's own words. Although there is poor cell service inside M&M Auto, she testified to adequate service just outside of the business. Defense expects to rest their case by next week, which will then allow the jury deliberation to begin. Defense's third witness will take the stand tomorrow morning when court reconvenes at 9:30 a.m. Reporting on the Thomas Clayton murder trial from the Steuben County Court in Bath, I'm Andrea Lopez with Big Fox News.
Andrea, thank you. Cal Harris, who was acquitted in his wife's murder case after 4 trials, faces 2 more charges. Yesterday, Harris pleaded not guilty to 1 count of harassment and 1 count of menacing. Harris also faces a stalking charge stemming from an incident last summer where he's accused of threatening senior state police investigator Terry Schultz. Schultz was one of the investigators who testified against Harris in the murder trial of his wife, Michelle. An Elmira man is facing felony charges for a stabbing last night. Elmira police responded to the 1300 block of Lackawanna Avenue, where they say 20-year-old James Stevens attempted to drive off when they got there, but they stopped him. A 21-year-old victim says he and Stevens had a fight earlier in the night, and as he walked into the home, Stevens stabbed him in the arm. He's expected to be okay. A Horseheads man has been arrested on drug charges. Chemung County deputies say they found 21-year-old Chad Smith with a large amount of heroin packaged for sale and $3,000 in cash. He is now in jail without bail. Guthrie placing visitor restrictions in all of its hospitals in New York and Pennsylvania because of increased cases of the flu. The hospital will now block children under the age of 12 and anyone with fever, cough, sore throat, runny nose, or nasal congestion in the past 24 hours. Masks and hand sanitizers are available for other visitors. We might finally get a break from this snow. Meteorologist Kim Walker is in next with your Big Fox forecast.
Here's your local stock market update from Big Fox. Now, your Twin Tiers forecast from Big Fox.
Well, good evening, everyone. It was a snowy day, and it was definitely a cold day, but tomorrow's going to be even colder, and I think we'll get some snow, especially in the early part of the day, but by the end of the day, I think all that will start to wrap off, but it's going to be pretty chilly. Temperatures around 21 degrees as we start off the day, 27 degrees at noon, and then we drop back down to 26 degrees, mostly cloudy conditions at 6 o'clock. Temperatures today were a little bit cooler than they were yesterday. In Elmira, it was 38 degrees. also in Watkins Glen, 36 degrees in Ithaca, 35 degrees in Binghamton, and we did have a swath of snow that moved through the region as a low pressure system moves off to the northeast. We're seeing a lot of cold air behind it and also moisture being wrapped around it, and so we're getting that snow across the area. So that low pressure system will continue to move off to the northeast, and right behind it we're going to see chilly winds, but notice the area shaded in the blue. We're going to continue with those snow chances for tomorrow, especially early in the day, but I think by the evening hours all that should be really just moving out of our area. So here are your headlines. Tomorrow it will be breezy and cold, the snow ending in the afternoon, and then as we head into Friday we're going to see plenty of sunshine and temperatures will be closer to normal, but normal for this time of year is in the upper 30s, and then by the weekend though we're going to see plenty of sunshine and temperatures will be actually on the mild side, so it's going to be a beautiful weekend. But tonight it's going to be cold, temperatures around 21 degrees with off and on snow showers across the area. Tomorrow our high only around 30 degrees with more snow showers. We could pick up about an inch of snow in addition to what we have right now, and then our 7-day forecast calls for temperatures warming as we head toward the weekend, 36 degrees by your Friday and lots of sunshine. And then over the weekend, here we go. Over the weekend, we are going to see more sunshine, temperatures in the 50s, low 50s, and then as we head toward the early part of the week, President's Day, 52 degrees, and it will be just a tad cooler by the middle of next week, down into the upper 40s, but we're going to see quite an improvement, and we're going to see a dry spell as well, so that's good news there.
Big changes, but for the better.
Yes.
Thanks, Kim.
All right.
Many in San Francisco, well, they ditched the cards and flowers yesterday for Valentine's Day for a fun-filled tradition. Hundreds participated in the city's annual free-for-all pillow fight.
It's an event that gives total strangers a chance to playfully hit each other with soft pillows. San Francisco's Department of Public Works is in charge of cleaning up after the mess, and reportedly it costs about $5,000 to clean all that up.
It's expensive to do that.
Yes.
Thanks for joining us.
Stay tuned for Mike and Molly.